We're here in prime time, just about set for a Sunday night matchup on EA Sports.
Phil, one team coming in here hasn't lost in seemingly forever. They just keep on winning each and every week.
You know, Jim, and I don't see much changing. Everything is in rhythm. It's working. The offense is hot. The defense is hot. And then when they get in a tough situation, it seems like the coach, he designs a play that works on defense or offense. They're going to be tough here again today.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The 49ers take it from the 23. Intercepted. I know this never happened in your decorated career, but an early interception, how will he rebound, the quarterback?
I'll just say this, you're a funny guy. That's funny. Hey, I did it all the time, and I used to tell my offensive linemen, be ready. I'm probably going to throw some more, so make the tackle.
The Bengals from the 27. Picks up 8 here.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs. Well, the offense has done a good job getting down inside the 20 in the so-called red zone or green zone by some teams. But the defense, you can...
Touchdown, Bengals. And with that touchdown, they've grabbed the lead here early in the first.
Boy, it's always nice to jump out to lead in a football game. It just takes pressure off of you. And what it does, it puts the pressure on the other team. A good spot after scoring that touchdown.
He made it. Austin's got a chance for a return. Tackles made. That return's good for about 12. The 49ers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
And that's good for only a yard or two. Here's our look at the 49ers offense. A week ago, they had no ability to hold on to the football, giving it away 4 times. 2nd and 8. The give. Going to lose yards here.
Oh, this is old school this time by the middle linebacker. He sees the run, and he's able to get around the offensive line, get in the backfield, make the tackle. That was awesome. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Got a big lane. A nice stop by the defense here in the early going. And now they'll have to kick the football away.
Yeah, good job by the defense. Now, you know, they did their job. Now it's time for this offense to pick it up, take some chances, and start moving this defense around and be more creative.
Let's see what he can do here. And they get to him at the 45.
The Bengals love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there. When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
Should have had it. And with that, let's take a look at the Bengals offense. This is one of the better units in the league and ranks currently 4th in points scored per game. The Bengals will take the snap from the 45. And it's a catch by Eifert. It's wide open. Brock's there to take him down.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion. The defensive line saw something the offense is doing. Look at them, all shifting to the right.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. And here's the 49ers defensive lineup. They are 4th in the NFL against the run. 2nd down and 7. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Gains 11.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
They step up to the 9-yard line. First and goal. Throws the pass. Makes the catch. Touchdown. They built up a nice lead, and we're still only midway through the first quarter.
Jim, it is a good lead midway in the first quarter, and while the offense is hot, the quarterback, everybody playing well right now, and I don't know what's going to stop them.
The Bengals now getting ready to kick it away. And now Austin. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The 49ers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
To the ground. That tackle by A.J. Hawk.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second and short. Down the field. Got a flag.
If you're defensive back in the NFL now, you've got to be alert for the deep passes down the field, because not only do you got to play it well, you got to make sure you don't have pass interference. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And they deck the quarterback.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Let's go.
Second and 11. That's a touchdown, and that tightens things up. That touchdown, Phil, should prove to be quite a momentum change for this team that really needed it after that really shaky start.
Man, they were awful, weren't they? You say shaky, I just say awful. Everything they were doing was not working, but it turned around. Now let's see if they can keep it going.
Touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Bengals come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback to call exactly the plays that need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. The Bengals at the line of scrimmage, split backfield, dropping back now into the shotgun. The Bengals get a first down. First down, offense readying for the snap.
When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing. Confusion nowhere.
The defender able to knock it away. Second down following that incompletion.
Let's go.
They'll run it here. The flag is down. The defense will take the penalty.
The 49ers come out in a dime package. The Bengals take it from the 23. Pulls it in. That picks up 11.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows his zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
The Bengals now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots.
3rd and 9.
And intercepted. Breaks out of the tackle. Hill's there to make the tackle.
The defense accepts the penalty.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down and 10.
Handoff. Tackled right around midfield. Between plays, let's take a look at how the Bengals defensive lineup. They have found a way this year to be one of the best in the league against the pass. Top 10.
2nd and 6.
They'll go ground.
And he is tackled at the 44.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Has his target. 49ers in the end zone. And with the second quarter looming, they've gotten themselves out of the hole with that touchdown.
Yeah, it just gives them confidence, Jim. Everybody picks up the defense. Of course, it picks up the offense, and it gives the coaches a whole new way to look at this football game as we get ready to finish off this first quarter.
It'll be a touchback. The Bengals offense returns, and so far, they've looked almost unstoppable.
They have been, but listen, there is no way this offense can continue this pace. It's impossible in this league because there's good players on the other side. They'll make an adjustment, and they'll find a way to slow this offense down.
Handoff made. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on first down.
The 49ers set at the line. Dime package. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
First down here after the run.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
Let's go.
From the gun. Jones has got it, and on a pass, had some heat on it. Ball at the 47.
First down following the long play. Drop back, shotgun formation. Looking across the middle. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down.
The 49ers with a nickel look here on defense.
From the shotgun. Looking long. The ball is jarred loose.
In a situation like this, third long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
The Bengals come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide.
Third and 10.
Is back now. He'll be punting.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The 49ers offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
Let's go.
First down at the 20. Looking long. Intercepted. We're early in the second, and the offense looks to break the tie after the defense gets them the ball back.
Well, it's about time somebody in this game just takes control of the situation. And what better opportunity than right now, after that interception, go out there and make a play and take the lead.
The Bengals from the 32 has Eifert. That's his 4th catch of the day. Partner, looking at the stats, it's a tie game here in the first half, but the passing attack has looked strong, so that's big moving forward.
Got to be happy with the passing attack so far in this game. The quarterback has great confidence, and why not? He's one of the more talented guys in the NFL. Good recipe for success.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's 2nd down now. Takes it from the gun.
The Bengals now move the chains.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion. Hey, how about that? The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the left. I think they're expecting a run.
Charging ahead. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. Oh, a lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got 2nd and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be? Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And picks up about 3.
Things haven't changed from when I played till now. Within zone coverage, quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, and receivers, they expect a completed pass, and that's what they got in this last play.
The 49ers defense now is going to go nickel.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
The Bengals will take the snap from the 30. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
That time, Jim, the timing is perfect. It knocks the ball free. And look, in the NFL, defensive backs, they got to be perfect. Otherwise, that flag is coming out. That hit is so well timed that there's no penalty, and it knocks the football away.
The Bengals with an empty backfield look here. The Bengals will take the snap from the 30.
And it's swatted away.
Jones is really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
The Bengals will set up. The 20 is the first down line. The Bengals will take the snap from the 30.
He'll throw it over the middle. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
Does it take talent to do something like this? You've got a time to pass where the football's going, where the receiver's going to catch it, and do the perfect timing. Hit that receiver, and that football comes flying out. Nice job that time. Incomplete pass.
And the field goal here halfway through the second quarter puts them on top.
Yeah, nice job that time by the offense. You know, trying to get these points and get the lead before halftime. They got it done. That'll lift your team going into halftime.
Austin will test the coverage.
Austin's tackled down at the 17. That return's good for about 25.
The 49ers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
And pick up about 4.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. 2 tight ends on the field here. The 49ers get a first down. Third catch today so far.
Nice catch that time by the receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Looking to go down the field here. And a flag comes out.
Man, that was an impressive throw down the field, but he overthrew his receiver in the end, Phil.
Jim, when you get a receiver down the field in this position as a quarterback in the NFL, you can't miss them like that. And I know it's far down the field, but these quarterbacks, they're better than ever before. You got to hit it.
The 49ers. Ball is out. They bring him to the turf.
Well, that's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
The Bengals put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on third down. Just not a good play on third down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points.
The Bengals come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 17-14. The Bengals have it at the 39. Almost intercepted.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
The Bengals have it at the 39. And it's caught by Marvin Jones. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. That's reception number 4 for him.
Well, that's a good job by the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line.
They'll go shotgun here. Gets it out for the completion. Brought down right at the 50. Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they could have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half. Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Gets the handle here. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
The 49ers defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss. Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Has his man. And Navarro Bowman brings him down.
The Bengals are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
Hill in the backfield. Single back set.
3rd down and 8.
Sanu with the catch. Gains 17.
And the offense will call a timeout.
Defensive line shifting to the right there.
And he's forced to the ground.
How about the defense on that play? They were not fooled. They see the pass coming. They get the penetration. They get to the quarterback quick. And that's a big sack down near the goal line.
Loss of 3 on the play. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Let's go.
2nd down and 12.
And this is dropped.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
After the incomplete pass, it's 3rd down.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Should be an easy one here.
The kick is through for 3.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
The 49ers in kickoff return formation.
The 49ers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the 3rd quarter underway as these teams take the field. With this kick, the 2nd half is underway. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Bengals offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things changed in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
It's now 2nd down.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Makes the catch in open space.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Let's go.
Boy, they saw something on the offense. It caught their attention. Look at the defensive line. They're all shifting to the right.
From the gun. The defense gets the sack.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and at times the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
The corner step back.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
It'll be third down.
From the gun. Has the reception all alone. The Bengals believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. The Bengals will take the snap from the 45. Tyler Eifert has the grab. Brought down at the 26.
Well, you got a small lead in the second half, and you go for it on fourth down. That is a risky proposition, but the head coach took a big sigh of relief over there on the sideline because they picked it up. Good job by the offense.
The Bengals snap it up at the 26. The Bengals now move the chains.
The Bengals really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go. Look at the defensive line. Everybody shifting to their left.
Touchdown, Bengals. In the end zone for the third time.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
It's good.
The Bengals getting set for the kickoff. Austin's got it. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The 49ers talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Looking for some daylight up the middle. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receiver.
And they take him down.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
The 49ers from the 27. Airing it out.
Third down.
Snap it out of the gun.
throws the pass. And a near pickoff that time by Nelson.
Let's give the defense a lot of credit. They got the offense in a third and long situation, and the pass goes incomplete. The offense, well, you just got to do a better job not putting yourself in those situations.
He wants to return this one. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line.
The Bengals know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The 49ers will come out in the dime. First down at the 34.
The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes, because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. 2nd and 10.
Launches it down the field. What a catch. That's his 6th catch of the day. If you look at these passing totals, it's easy to get a sense why they're leading right now.
Those numbers are absolutely outstanding. When you see these kind of numbers, that means the play calls were good, the offensive line had an outstanding day, and also the wide receiver.
Intercepted! There is a flag out.
It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember, as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
Now 1st and 10. They'll go ground. Picked up a couple that time.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The reception by Anquan Bolden. Quickly to the line. 1st and 10.
Dunlap wraps up the quarterback.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
The 49ers will take the snap from the 30. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Well, when you get in situations like this, 3rd and long, you got to be smart on the offensive side. Yeah, I know you want to pick up the first down, but don't force it, because if you do, it'll probably lead to a turnover.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's 3rd down.
Get ready. Grab 38.
Down the field, and that's Ialoka, who almost had the interception.
The 49ers don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
He's got a chance for a return. And a run back of about 4. The Bengals have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the 3rd quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense. When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
And here we have 2nd down.
The 49ers lined up in the nickel.
Out of the shotgun formation. Has the grab. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of a wide receiver, you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline, let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch there. Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
With 2 hands, he has it.
They'll mark him at the 40.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than the incompletion. The quarterback gets a completion, and they pick up a yard or two.
2nd down and 6. Knocked down as he fires it. On the way, 3rd down.
Well, the defensive line noticed something. They're all shifting to the left.
From the shotgun, the reception by Tyler Eifert. 1st down here.
The Bengals offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. The 49ers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Has his man. Taken down at the 21. That's his 4th catch of the day.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. That long gain sets them up here on this play.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Jones there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another 1st down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. 1st down here after the completion. And now on 1st down, they'll go back to the air.
That's a gain of only a yard.
The Bengals coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance. Even me, I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on 1st down.
Touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals.
Living in the end zone. Touchdown number 4.
The Bengals for the point after.
And the extra point is good.
The 49ers in kickoff return formation.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The 49ers heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic.
Well, Atkins in his face and takes him down.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get it. Backfield and sack the quarterback. That is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
2nd down now. Looking across the middle.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
They're going to the hurry-up offense, and they're back to the line quickly.
Geno Atkins gets the sack.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Catch made. Mark him down for another reception.
3rd and 2.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
1st down coming up. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. Reaches out and snatches it.
And now here we see a tight end who has consistently found a way to get it done, Phil.
I just wondered what, Jim, when you look at this guy today, what's it like to be so good? There is nothing he can't do, and we're seeing it here on the field today.
He's hit as he throws it. Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here.
The 49ers come to the line with an empty backfield. Out of the shotgun. Here's a battle for pass is intercepted. It's not getting any better for the offense here late in this game as now they get picked off.
The frustration and the bad play just continues. And, you know, it's so bad the coach can't even yell at the players. All you can do is pat them on the head and encourage them to keep trying.
On target with Tyler Eifert.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Here's the handoff. Good yardage picked up on that call. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. They come to the line, and it's first down. The Bengals in the pistol formation. He'll throw it over the middle. Just had to avoid the sack. Incomplete.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Bengals snap it at the 31. Run it right. Two minutes remaining in the game. This is third down.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
And Jones can't hold on that time.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Austin's got a chance this time. Williams there to take him down. That was a huge punt return to put this team in position now to make up this late deficit.
That punt return got everybody fired up. And now the offense looks at it and goes, our job is much easier because of the field position.
The 49ers lined up. Everybody split out wide. The 49ers take it from the 23. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. The line of scrimmage is the 33.
Let's go. 188. 188.
First down at the 33. Going deep. But they can't connect.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
That's second down coming up.
Get ready. 188. 188.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
But it falls incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Let's go.
They're down and 10. Launching it deep. And they can't connect.
So many times when you drop the football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it.
The 49ers are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation.
Out of the gun.
And Bolden brings it in. Denard's there to make the tackle.
When you can't hit the quarterback and put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time. He throws it down the field for another completion.
They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down.
Let's go. 295.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun.
San Francisco, touchdown.
That is the 25th touchdown catch of his career.
The 49ers for the extra point. Driving extra point is good. The 49ers preparing for the onside kick.
They have been fighting an uphill battle, and they had to recover that onside kick.
Well, it was a tough spot for him, Jim. We know that. When you're going for the onside kick and you're trying to recover it, I think your chances are about 1 out of 10, and that time it was not on their side.
The line of scrimmage, the 48.
Takes a knee. This will be 2nd down.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting a run up the middle.
Well, it's a big performance in front of a prime-time audience and a sweet victory in the end.
Of course, the players are not thinking about the fact that, hey, a lot of people are watching us here today in this game. But when you win and then you sit back and think everybody was watching us and you played well, boy, that is some great experience.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.